Are you thinking about delving into the world of an electric car? Or, like me, are you still unsure whether it's suitable? Well, maybe a hybrid could be the solution and the perfect introduction to electric motoring. Let's take a look at this Audi A3. Now, I quite like the Audi styling. It's very neat, very compact. There's not a lot going on. Everything is in one place on this screen. Apart from, and this is important for me, climate control is separate. I hate having to go through all the system and all the screen and faff around with that just to adjust the temperature. It's all underneath, separate buttons, easy to control. Everything's solid, nothing's rattling about. It is quite nice, quite comfy. We've got great S-line seats, leather, nice and comfortable. This is a great driving position. And I've got to say the sat-nav is absolutely top notch. The resolution is so clear. You don't actually need it on the main screen. You've got it there next to your speed dials, so it's easy to glance down and see where you're going without having to take your eyes off the road too much. In terms of the infotainment system, DAB radio, again, easy to control. This screen is a good size. It's very clear, easy to use. Moving into the back, now with that seat in a good driving position, an adult can fit in here with plenty of space, plenty of leg room. It's nice and cosy, nice and good. We do have blowers in the back, so we've got climate control there. Plenty of headroom, absolutely loads of headroom. If I move into the middle seat, having to carry 3 passengers in the back, again, nice and comfortable. The seat's pretty flat, although I am raised up ever so slightly and my head is getting close to the ceiling. Yeah, loads of room in here. When it comes to the back seats, they are split seats. You can fold them down if I reach across. Nice and easy, one click of a button, and they go pretty flat, to be fair. In fact, I think I'd even get my bike in here. I'll have to try that next. This particular model is fitted with Audi Presense on the front. And what this means is it will detect a pedestrian or a cyclist, make split-second calculations and apply the brakes, apply the hazards, and it will even pre-tension the seat belts to protect you in the car in case of any collision. It also comes with adaptive cruise control. So once you set the distance between yourself and the car in front, the Audi will constantly monitor that. It will slow down and accelerate as needed to keep that distance, giving you a little bit of relief from your feet. Cruising along at up to 30 miles an hour on battery alone, and the ride is silent. The only noise I can hear really is the wheels on the tarmac. Officially, Audi say this car on the battery will do up to 40 miles. I think in the real world it's likely to be less than that, and it is dependent on the weather. Now, from a standing start, it does feel a little bit sluggish. It takes a couple of seconds to react. Really? You want to go that fast? Okay then. I'm not used to that from an Audi. My old car, it was a manual 2 litre, fair enough, but when I asked it to move, it did as it was told. Now, the 1.4 litre turbo engine, petrol engine, gives us around 148 brake horsepower. Combine that with the electric motor and you're looking at around 200. When you put your foot down, there's slight delay, but then when it kicks in, it definitely moves, and I'm up to speed in no time. I think that went from around 40 to 70 in a couple of seconds. The ride isn't as smooth as you would expect. Oh, and there was a big pothole. Should have probably gone round that one. It's an Audi. Audis tend to be a little stiffer on the suspension. However, adjust the drive modes. Once I get around the roundabout. Adjust the drive modes. What have we got? Let's have a look. We have efficiency, comfort, dynamic, individual. Let's stick it into comfort and see what happens there. Put my foot down, it still moves. The ride has softened up a little bit. Suspension's a little bit better, but again, there are more comfortable cars out there. The driving position though is very comfortable, I must admit. I feel relaxed and at ease. So a long journey, cruising down a motorway, Yeah, it'd be a breeze in this, absolute breeze.
Now, electric and hybrid vehicles do come with a slightly higher price tag, but they also have lower running costs. So it's worth doing a little bit of research to see if it's financially viable for you. But if you're looking to make a difference for the environment, then this is definitely the way to go.